Okay, welcome back to another video. So we're doing a sketchbook tour because we obviously hit 200 subs. So thank you guys so much. So we're gonna start off with my first sketchbook ever. This one. None of you know about this one because I never recorded videos with this one. I did do stuff on paper, but that's fine. I don't know where those went. So this were just arm drawings. Most of this was just practice. I thought this one was good and it still looks decent, I would say. And then obviously the watermarks from it. I was practicing shading and stuff. Just some eyes, heads. Again, none of this was good. These were my first drawings. Okay, first, what happened with him? What happened with him? Whatever. These were not bad, but then, yeah, that was just the rest of the sketchbook. Nothing else, so. So the next book we have is this one, my big sketchbook. This one has some of my good drawings in it. Well, basically all my good drawings. Except that one, or that one, or that one, or this one. Let me get to some of the drawings. Yeah, tons of practice pages. That's all you need to know. This Gojo, just tons. Eye progress and stuff. Head progress. Don't know what that guy. This, it looked good at the time. Most of this looked good at the time that, well, I drew it, but none of it is good. I want to get to the good drawings, but I didn't post most of my drawings. Okay. Maybe that one I posted. Okay, but you've got to admit, these are decent head drawings. A random little thing. I think I had a reference for it. Arms. I'm gonna skip this page, it was trashed. Right here is just a random OC I made. If you want, you can make it into a good art piece, because this was a while ago. So if you want, then just comment in my video that you made one, and I'll check your channel. These were decent drawings at the time, and still kind of art. Except, well, this one. This one was just mostly perspective. I did a ton of hand, well, like, see, like, poses and all of that. Tons of that. Again, most of this, okay, this was like way off. I don't know what was wrong with it. An eye, this is actually pretty good. I was just drawing myself. A random pose. This guy floating. Also, I did enter an art competition at the library and I won. I think it was first, I forgot. My friend made that. Some of these, yeah, also I'm gonna do a ton of speed draw videos of what you guys commented. I'm sorry I haven't done any of the comments you guys ever made, but it's just because I haven't had the motivation to yet. But tonight I might make some speed draws, each one or one or two of them, one at least. So, okay, this one was still a pretty good one, still is. It took me a while. I mean, this one was pretty good too. I made it while you're doing fireworks. The firework blasted into another neighbor's yard. So, I went inside and drew. More anatomy. A ton of this stuff was like just me learning it or a video tutorial. Most of these poses. Some eyes right here. Okay. The good drawings are at the end, trust me. mostly at the end. I do have a vacation trip notebook that I'm going to show. I'm just zooming past most of these pages because this is 100 pages of work. I'm going to get to some of the good stuff. Basketball. Okay. Yeah, we actually saw the movie. It was actually pretty good. Okay, he's wearing this. I mean, if you look at it closely, you can see more poses. These were just a ton of poses with basic shapes and stuff. So it's nice every once in a while to get a good drawing in. I'm gonna get to the good drawings. Spider-Man and Venom, another Spider-Man. Sans and Venom, pretty good drawing. Even now, this is my Sans drawing. My cousin loves Sans, so I kept drawing that. And then, if you know, you know. Peppa Pig. Withered Bonnie, he wanted to draw that. I think it turned out deep. Luffy from One Piece. Another picture of Luffy. This is scuffed Luffy. This is /domain expansion /game mode creative mode. Yeah, that's all I have to say. This is Mickey Mouse. This is just a stickman guy. That was some charcoal drawing. I used charcoal for this one to make the shading and stuff. But I couldn't enter in the art competition because it had the original. You'll see some of the Rayquaza. I got a little angry about not being able to enter with that stuff because I worked pretty hard on it. That stuff. Yuji. Hey, this page did have something. A hand. Okay. We got this guy. I think it's Broly from Dragon Ball Z. If I'm incorrect, then correct me. Smurf cat. Yeah, I quit drawing for a little bit and then I came back. Some of these drawings aren't the best. But yeah, this is just basically my last couple of drawings. Some anatomy right here. All of this is just mostly dynamic poses and all of that. Like that. This I drew by myself. I didn't really have a reference. I kind of just remembered it from the trailer. So I was like, might as well draw that. Lots of practice. I'm still not the best because I kind of restarted my art and I've just been drawing so much hands. Legit so much. You're gonna see in my next book. I hate drawing hands, but I also love drawing hands. If you need some art tips, I got you. Kind of. Still haven't figured out my art style or anything. Last few pages, blank, sadly. Forgot why. I kind of just skipped those. Now we're moving on to my notebook. I wonder at school, but everybody just kind of annoys me there. Well, I can't really draw there either. We don't have much time. This is my on the trip one, so none of these are going to be good, okay? Yeah, this was a trip to London. The trip took so long, so I just drew all. We were like at the airport and stuff. This was at the airport. Some of these, yeah, this was when we were boarding. QB, your friend gives you an eraser. This was on the plane. Tons of, yeah, this was at like, I didn't have much time drawing. This was at a restaurant. I drew my dad. Tons of, we were on a train. That was supposed to be realism. That was just a random drawing of me picking a penny because I was trying to get a ton of pennies from there, and I found like a random pile of like, I don't know, whatever it's called there, and I just picked it up. Yeah, this is a pretty tiny sketchbook. It's not full yet, but this is just a ton of anatomy practice I did on my last couple of days there. by a lot, I mean a lot. And more. And more. And 1 second. More. I think that was the end. Yeah, that was the end of that book. And this is moving on to my new one. You're going to see a ton of trash drawings and good drawings. The start is just trash drawings. So skip ahead if you want to see some actual decent ones. Yeah, this is just a ton of practice. Practicing's perfect. Just kidding, I've been practicing for so long. There has to be something I'm missing about art. I just don't know what. Eyes. More eyes. Okay. Here we're getting to where I started drawing. I quit for like a couple of days. You guys know this one, know this one. I was trying to draw air and turning into a Attack Titan. Oh, hands. So I was talking about hands. This is the drawing of hands I messed up. Hands. And then that's about it for that. Right here is going to be my speed draw. And I'm going to name who commented them and then shout them out after the speed draw video. So yeah, if you want to know which I use 0.5 for my drawings, obviously, because 0.5 is my favorite. I have some shading stuff, and yeah, this is the lead eraser. I have another eraser, don't know where it went. So we're gonna draw one or probably one of those tonight. I think I'll only have time for one. It'll be a speed draw, so I'm gonna post this and then I'm gonna do that drawing video. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for 200.